Hello, my little starlights, and welcome to our story corner. Are you ready for an adventure tonight? Get comfy, snuggle in, and let's travel to a magical place. One beautiful, peaceful night, little Bunny and her family were camping on a quiet hill. All around them, tall jungle trees stood like gentle giants, and the stars in the sky twinkled like a million scattered diamonds. They were tucked away in their cozy tent, listening to the soft chirping of crickets. Just after midnight, when everyone was fast asleep, Bunny and her older brother Ricky heard a strange, gentle sound. It went beep, beep, boop. The sound was soft, almost like a whisper, and it seemed to come from deep inside the forest. Bunny and Ricky looked at each other, their eyes wide with curiosity. What could be making that sound? They knew they shouldn't wander off alone, but the sound was so mysterious, so intriguing. Being very brave, they decided to investigate. They quietly unzipped their tent, grabbed their small lanterns, and tiptoed out into the cool night air. The moon cast long silvery shadows on the ground as they followed the peculiar beeping sound deeper and deeper into the woods. As they walked, a soft magical glow started to appear from behind a large bush. They crept closer, holding their breath. And there, sitting on a big mossy rock, was a tiny alien. It was glowing, a pale, gentle blue, and its big round eyes were full of tears that shimmered like dewdrops. The little alien looked so sad and lost. Bunny, with her kind heart, wasn't scared at all. She took a small step forward and whispered softly, "Don't be afraid. We won't hurt you." The little alien blinked its big, teary eyes and looked at them. In a soft, robotic voice, it said, "I lost my family. My ship broke." Oh, Bunny and Ricky's hearts just melted. They couldn't leave this little creature all alone. They knew they had to help. "We'll help you find them," Ricky declared bravely. The little alien's face brightened with a tiny spark of hope, so their amazing adventure began. Together, they started by making a map. They used the stars as their guide, connecting the constellations to figure out which way to go. The little alien pointed out a special star that was his home, and they used it as their North Star. Soon they discovered faint, glowing footprints on the forest floor left behind by the alien's ship. They followed the glowing trail, solving little clues hidden in nature along the way. Their journey was full of wonder. They met a family of talking fireflies who lit up their path with their twinkling lights. They stumbled upon a sleepy old owl perched on a branch who hooted some wise advice about listening to the wind. Then they met a very old and wise turtle who had seen many strange things in his long life. The turtle knew about the Sky Mountain, a legendary place where lost stars and sky travelers always returned. He slowly pointed his head towards the tallest peak in the distance. "That is where you must go," he said in a slow, deep voice. With their new destination in sight, they thanked the wise turtle and continued their trek. Finally, after a long climb, they reached the top of Sky Mountain. The view was breathtaking. The entire sky was filled with a swirling galaxy of colors. Just as they arrived, a brilliant beam of light shot down from the heavens, and a magnificent spaceship appeared, hovering silently above them. The little alien's family had found him. The tiny alien was overjoyed. Before leaving, he turned to Bunny and gave her a big, warm hug. He placed a small, glowing crystal in her paw. "For brave hearts," he whispered. With one last wave, he boarded his family's ship. The ship rose silently, soaring back into the starry night until it was just another twinkling light in the sky. Bunny watched it go, whispering, "Goodbye, my sky friend." The next morning, when Bunny and Ricky told their parents about their adventure, their parents just smiled and said it must have been a wonderful dream. But as Bunny looked down at her paw, she saw the crystal still shimmering with a soft, warm, and magical glow. She knew their sky friend was real, and she would always remember their incredible midnight adventure. And that's the end of our story for tonight. Wasn't that a lovely adventure? Always remember to be kind and brave, because you never know when you might make a new friend from the stars. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more magical stories. Sweet dreams, everyone.